Going live, and we're live. Hello, friends. My name is Teacher Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. This is the after party for Cindy's live. Oops. I wanted to show you guys my new hoodie. So it's so hard for me to buy things for myself. On Black Friday, I went to the thrift store and it was all like, okay, getting toys for my kids for Christmas. Oh, getting clothes for my kids for Christmas. And then I looked through the clothing section for myself. And then I'm like, I don't know, $13 for a blouse for me. So I'm kind of like stingy when it comes to buying for myself. And I'm like generous when it comes to giving things for others. But I also like taking advantage of a good deal. And I had extra money on Black Friday. And I was like, Black Friday, I got to get something for myself. So on Etsy, they were having, deals. So I saved a little bit of money and I ordered the comfiest hoodie I've ever owned. So it's big enough for my baby bump and it's going to fit me all of pregnancy, which is a whole one more month, right? At the most. So I just wanted to go live and show you guys my hoodie because I don't buy stuff myself very often. I know I recently showed you guys a dress that my mother-in-law let me pick out and buy. So anyway, I also ordered a level 1 t-shirt the same day on Black Friday, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'll show you guys that when it comes. But yeah, this is an Etsy buy. What I did was it had extra long strings hanging down, but it kind of like covered up right here. So what I did was I made sure that it was all the way stretched out right here, and I tied a knot on the ends, and I actually trimmed the extra long strings to make them shorter. So they are knotted and shorter, but I could, make it small if I wanted to. But so I really like this hoodie. It feels like a blanket. It's like super, super soft on the inside. So yeah, this was like with the discount and with shipping and handling, I want to say it was like $38, like 30 something. But it's because like I bought a 3XL. Sometimes when you order things, they'll be like cheaper in the lower sizes and then more expensive in the higher sizes. So that's another reason why I don't always buy for myself. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah. Yes. I was debating whether or not I wanted to get the level 1 t-shirt or hoodie. And I decided I wanted the t-shirt so that I can wear it year round. But I got myself the hoodie for winter months. So, but I like this, it has Mike, Meg, and Dino. It says VIPKID. You can order this in like pink, orange, any color you want. I ordered navy blue and it really looks black, but that's okay. Black is slimming, right? I thought it would be like a little lighter blue, but that's okay. So yeah, I wanted to, Morgan said that makes sense. Yeah, I wanted to get the level 1 in a t-shirt so I could wear it like year round whenever I want to, right? So I could wear it to meetups and everything. I was actually thinking, Morgan, if you do end up ever coming to Kansas City for a meetup, maybe for Chinese New Year or something, that maybe we could wear our level 1 shirts and get a picture together. That would be kind of fun to share on our level 1 group. Just a thought. You don't have to, but anyway. So I wanted to just give an update about my doctor's appointment yesterday, because y'all are my friends and you care about me and you like hearing the updates, I think. So I just wanted to give God all the praise because things like pregnancy, it's scary because it's outside of my control. Even though my baby is inside of my womb, inside of me, I can choose to eat healthy and exercise. I can choose to take my prenatal vitamin. I can choose to take, a low dose aspirin to help my blood pressure. I can do all of that, and things can still go wrong with pregnancies. You can do everything right, and I still don't have control over whether my baby makes it or not. And that's scary. And then I'm making decisions like getting my tubes tied and hearing how some people, if you get them tied a certain way, they end up having to have a hysterectomy later and all this. And so it's just been a lot. I'm not trying to get real dark, but I've had a lot of losses in the last few years. Like my mom died, my grandpa, my grandma. I lost a baby at 17 weeks and had to give birth. And then I got pregnant again and had a miscarriage. And so pregnancy is like traumatic and scary for me. So I'm just trying to avoid that. I'm not trying to cause myself further damage. So all that to say, and also I'm looking forward to working on my weight. Not that I'm putting it off, but you can only do so much when you're pregnant. Like I am trying to eat healthier for the most part. Okay, I could be doing better. I might have eaten some cookies yesterday, and pizza. Okay, but all that to say, so one thing that's been a concern this pregnancy is, at least for me, it's been a concern, is my weight, because this is the most I've ever weighed in my life. So, 2 weeks ago, my last appointment, I realized I had gained a total of 7 pounds all of pregnancy. That's okay because my baby's 5 pounds. So all that is baby weight. But my stomach has been growing so much. The baby's been growing so much. And I've been feeling like, I've gone up like 10 pounds since my last appointment. For sure. So when they weighed me, I was shocked. I went down 3 pounds. So I've gained a total of 4 pounds this whole pregnancy. That's really good because postpartum, I'm going to be trying to, eat healthy exercise and do weight loss and all that stuff. So that's the first good news. The first good news is, besides baby's still alive and kicking in there, the first good news is I'm not gaining a ton of weight. Even though I'm 34 weeks pregnant, I'm only 4 pounds up from my first appointment at 16 weeks. So that's super exciting for me. I'm going to read what you guys are saying in the chat box in just a minute. Thank you. This is my hoodie. I think it's so cute and comfy. But yeah, so the first good news at my doctor's appointment was I've only gained 4 pounds all of pregnancy, which is like awesome for my weight category. Like that's a goal. I'm not starving myself, I promise you. So basically baby's gaining and I'm maintaining, maybe losing a pound or so. But all that to say, the second thing, I had my kids with me and I really wanted to talk to the doctor about my concerns about tubal ligation and about different options. I wanted to make sure that she doesn't use clips or clamps to tie off the tubes. I talked about this at the very end of my last video, but basically tubal ligation, I've been researching it a lot. There's a syndrome called post-tubal ligation syndrome, and there's a total of 50 horrible symptoms that women can get just because you're taking an organ in your body and cutting off the blood supply to the two sides, so it gets inflamed and it causes bodily function issues, and the clamps can migrate and it can cause you to need surgery on other organs around it and stuff like that. So, but if you have your tubes like cut and burned, most women don't have any negative symptoms from that, from what I've researched and talked to people that have gotten it done. So I'm just kind of like, am I signing myself up for something horrible or what? So I talked to my doctor and I said, I just want to make sure you're not going to use like clamps or clips or anything like that. And she said, what we're going to do, we're not going to burn it. We're just going to cut. We're just going to remove the whole fallopian tube because then you can't get ovarian cancer. It's good for you. It's so she set my mind at ease. We had a good little conversation there. And I really appreciate my OB. She doesn't mind that I bring 3 monkeys with me to my doctor's appointment. She's a mom around my age with kids around their age, and she likes me and she encourages me, and she says I'm doing a great job with my weight and my blood pressure was awesome, everything. And it's nice having an appointment with her because she set my mind at ease because she understands my perspective somewhat, and she listens to me. It's nice to have a doctor that listens to you and doesn't think you're crazy for being concerned about things, because there's a lot of OBs that deny that this syndrome of post-tubal ligation syndrome, that it even exists. There's a lot of OBs that deny that it exists. So I appreciate that she didn't treat me like, oh, you're going to Google on the internet to do research. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. She talked to me, woman to woman, about what she's gonna do and how it's gonna be okay. So anyway, hey David, welcome. My husband just entered the chat. So anyway, and then the other thing is, they checked my blood pressure right after I had, I'm 34 weeks pregnant, so the baby's crowding my lungs. I've got 3 kids in tow walking down the hallway. So when I got into the room, they automatically took my blood pressure, and I'm thinking, and I was telling her, like I'm still kind of out of breath. My heart's kind of racing because I just, that's my husband that's commenting. So if there's a guy in the chat box that flirts with me, it's just my husband, so it's okay. I mean, if it has a Hebrew name, written there, that means David Israel. That's okay. That's why you guys are my moderators. If any other guy that tries to flirt with me, delete their messages, but David can flirt with me because he married me. He put a ring on it, so. Morgan said, "Sorry, David." It's because his YouTube channel name is a Hebrew name. Anyway, he's a flirt. I like it. Anyway, all that to say, my doctor's appointment went really well yesterday. I'm so relieved that even after my heart was racing and they took my blood pressure was still normal. So that means it's good. It wasn't even on the high side of normal. It was just medium normal. So I was so happy about that. Because blood pressure is a really big issue. Anyway. Yeah. David said we got the marriage legal documents. Yes. We anyway. That's kind of part of an inside joke from when we were engaged, and I would be like, anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my hoodie and tell you the praise report that, just praise God that, my whole appointment went well. Yep. David said 7 years. So we've been married 6.5, but we've been together over 7 years. So we met October 2012. And we got engaged December 2012. And we got married June 1st, 2013. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. We got married 8 months after we met. So it's kind of one of those situations where our first conversation, like we both were like, wow, this person is different than all the other people I've ever been interested in, So it's kind of like pretty cool because we're both bilingual and we both are Christians and love the Lord and have similar goals in life and stuff. So it's one of those like, wow, this guy's pretty cool. I don't know. He's kind of different. And he kind of felt the same way. So then we got married and now we have kids. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I'm scrolling up to see what you guys are saying. No, Morgan, you're totally good. She said she's sorry for deleting the message. The cool thing with it is if someone deletes the message, I can still like undelete it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Janie is here. Very good. Yeah. So I got myself a hoodie for Christmas, kind of an early Christmas gift. It's nice because hoodies, it's nice when they're baggy. So it fits me pregnant, but I would wear it next year when I'm not pregnant too, because baggy hoodies are comfortable. And I didn't realize this one would be so soft on the inside. It feels like I'm wearing a blanket. So anyway, last night I did not sleep well because I'm kind of out of breath just talking, sitting here. So there's this big old baby in my womb, and he's crowding my lungs and my ribs and my pelvic bone and my lower backbone. He's kind of like, what's going on? Like a fish in a fish tank or a fish bowl, but the fish is growing and outgrowing. He's outgrowing his fish bowl, and so he's pushing on the sides like, hey, Mom, there used to be more room in here. Come on, get those ribs out of my face or feet space. So he's kind of pushing out, and I'm like, ow. So, but I'm thankful that he's growing and healthy and everything. Yes, I got this from Etsy. There are you can get it in like a variety of like 7 different colors. So I really like it, and you can get it in all different sizes. You can get like, I remember there's pink, orange, white, black. This one's the navy blue. It looks black on camera, I think. I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit lighter from the picture, but I'm fine with it. So anyway, new favorite hoodie. It's also nice because in the wintertime, when you're pregnant, especially, like coats can be really restricting and tight and stuff. So it's nice to have a warm hoodie that fits really well, because I have several hoodies that zip up, and the funny thing is when I zip them up and stuff, they fit around me, but they come up to here. And so I'll have like my shirt underneath the hoodie. So it's nice because this one, it goes all the way down below my rear. It ends right here. So it's nice because it's long and comfy, and I can wear it like if it snows and I take my kids somewhere or whatever, or even just around the house. It's nice. It's comfy, and I can teach in it. I like that, it shows VIPKID real big right at the top, because if you've ever noticed when there's symbols down on the stomach, it doesn't show in class, right? So it's nice. It's right where you want it to be, so you can see when you're teaching. You can see it says VIPKID. It has Dino, Meg, and Mike on it. So I really like it. So yeah. Yes, Marianne said the navy blue helps the character stand out more. Yes, she actually did a really good job of, like, if it's orange, it's like Dino's shirt color changes depending on what color the shirt is or the font or whatever. So she kind of like changes the colors, like when it's like when the sweatshirt's white, I think the letters are black. Like it like basically these colors stand out on the darker color because of how she worked it out. But she even did a good job that Meg's hair stands out because she has like brown outlining on it. So anyway, whoever made this, props to them. So yeah, welcome, Laura. Listening from the treadmill. That is so awesome. Good for you. Yes. So anyway, yes, I love the pictures on it too. Yeah. Because to convince myself to buy something for myself, it has to be my style, my size, and my price. So, and then also if it's like a deal like Black Friday and you can save a little bit of money and stuff, and that's an extra plus. So it was basically like $30 plus taxes and shipping. So I think it was like $38 or something like that. But that was because it's a bigger size too. So it would probably maybe be cheaper for some of you guys, but you might not get the percentage off for Black Friday, right? Anyway. Okay, Amanda L said, I'm waiting on new sweatpants and a big dino in the mail. I can't wait to get it. Oh, very nice. I at one point was thinking about getting both my girls a big dino for Christmas, but then I looked at the price and it's like $30. I was like, well, there goes that idea. I'm not spending $60. I was thinking it would be fun to give them a dino for Christmas, but they're getting a lot of toys for Christmas. I've been showing my students lately because I haven't wrapped it yet. I've been like, my girls are getting Barbies for Christmas. I got these at Aldi when I went grocery shopping without my kids. So anyway, that's all I had to talk about. How was your morning? I did not sleep well last night. I taught 5 classes last night. Slept for a while last night. Then I got up because my body hurt all over. Ate some cereal, watched some funny videos on my phone. Then I went back to bed for like an hour. Then I taught 4 classes. And then I went to Cindy's live while writing feedback, and now doing a quick little after party with my friends online. So yeah. Okay, Laura taught GoGoKid classes this morning, 5 classes. Very nice. Awesome. Well, I don't have that much else to talk about. I was like, oh man, guys, I was hiding so many yawns behind props like, how old are you? You know, like, can you sing the ABCs? Good job. You know, covering up my yawns all morning long, and I may have done one really big yawn right into the camera. So there's that. Anyway. Oh, Laura, you're going to a meetup? That's fun. My city had a meetup last week, but it was right after church. And it was one of those things where I didn't even have energy for church, but I forced myself. And then after church, I was just completely drained and exhausted. And the meetup was like a 40-minute drive away. And I just didn't have it in me. So I was part of the planning committee. So I just kind of like input a few ideas with the group or whatever, but I wasn't able to make it, which from the get-go, I was like, I'm going to be like 34 weeks pregnant. So we're going to see whether I'll make it or not. So anyway, with those meetups, maybe I don't want to, anyway, we've had several mamas that were pregnant and now they have their little babies and stuff. And so that's going to be me soon. Anyway, but it was a little bit hard when I would go to the meetups and see the pregnant women or the newborn babies and stuff. And I had had 2 pregnancy losses during those times. So anyway, I'm thankful that Caleb, oh, the other thing from my doctor's appointment I forgot to mention is his heartbeat. They didn't do a sonogram, but they checked his heart and his heart rate was perfect. Beautiful, wonderful. And he's kicking and squirming a lot. I can feel him more because he's bigger now. So just praying and hoping that he comes safe and healthy and that my tubal ligation goes well and doesn't have negative side effects, hopefully, and just looking forward to focusing on the 4 healthy children, hopefully, that God's given us, and just work on losing weight. So I'm going to have, you know, weight loss and exercise blogs coming up in the future. So maybe some of us can share recipes and stuff. I'm thinking of checking out Trim Healthy Mom cookbooks and stuff like that and seeing about that diet plan. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Yesterday was the payday with the incentive for people who get monthly pay or weekly pay. I was informed that bi-weekly pay, it's next week. So sorry guys, you have to wait a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm totally down with sharing recipes. Sounds great. So yes. And Aldi, guys, do you guys have Aldis where you live? Aldi, you can sometimes buy like frozen pizza that's made with like cauliflower for the crust. So like if you're not that good at cooking, you can still find healthy pre prepped foods that are made healthy, and you can get like cauliflower rice. I got it at Aldi one time and stuff. So yeah, if you haven't heard of it, there's this thing of replacing grains with cauliflower to like make pizza or make rice. And it doesn't taste the same, but it still tastes good. It's a different texture, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm probably going to be experimenting with that kind of stuff and seeing what it's like. And yeah, yes, I love a lot of healthy options. What I like is that a lot of times they have farm fresh produce, and they have like even the processed foods, a lot of them, they have options that don't have the like red food dyes or high fructose corn syrup in it and stuff. And so if you read the labels at Aldi, you can find healthy foods for cheap, whereas, you know, I don't know about where you live, but a lot of grocery stores, it's either like cheap and unhealthy or healthy and expensive. But at Aldi, you can find affordable and healthy like fruits and vegetables and stuff. And the awesome thing is, where I live, we used to have a small Aldi, and then they put it under construction. They turned it into a real big Aldi. So now there's a lot more variety in what they sell. And then also another Aldi near us, basically around the city, all these small, dinky little Aldis have been reconstructed into bigger ones. And so I can go to, there's like 3 different Aldis nearby that are all like big. So you can find more stuff there. Whereas before it was just like, oh, I can get a few things at Aldi and then I have to do the real grocery shopping somewhere else, you know? So now it's nice because they have a lot more stuff. Anyway, I'm just rambling. But I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, I'm thankful that I've made it to 34 weeks of pregnancy, and that Caleb's doing well, and that I'm doing well, and my blood pressure is good. So all of that is like, for people who don't struggle with healthy pregnancies, like that might not seem like a major deal, but like to me, it's like everything. So anyway, I just wanted to share the praise report and show you guys my cool hoodie. And thanks for being my friends. Thanks for caring about me. And that's all I've got to talk about for today. Have a lovely weekend. Bye, ladies. Mwah. I love you. Bye-bye. Take care.